Okay, so like why is recording an intro the hardest thing to ever like exist or to ever happen to me? Like my masters wasn't as hard as this, to be honest. But hi guys, welcome back to Recess Season. My name is Adara, and for those who are listening for the first time, Recess Season is my podcast slash audio journal where I sort of document slash reflect slash overshare slash mostly yap about how I'm making the most of my waiting period, which I like to call my recess season. And that is basically that period of time where you're not quite where you want to be. So you have things you're striving to attain, but also acknowledging that there's life to be lived in the interim. And that is what I'm here to do. And I'm here to tell you how I do that or how I try to do that. So, yeah, hi everyone. It's been quite some time since the last episode, and so happy new year. Actually, this is 2025, and not only is it 2025, it's actually the end of March. Like one quarter is down already. Gosh, the concept of time is actually, I don't know. Let's not even get into it. But yeah, I'm feeling very inspired today. The sun is actually out and I'm actually recording outside, which is insane. Like I never want to be outside for way too long, but I'm actually like sat at this park. I hope I don't know if the birds or like you can pick up on any of the sound outside. But yeah, I'm outside and it's so refreshing to actually see the sun and feel the sun because sometimes it's just there, like it does nothing. And I think this makes for like better walks for me because I try to walk every day, but I found that in the cold, like when it's cold, I get a headache. Like as soon as I step outside, it feels like the cold goes straight into my brain. It doesn't matter how many layers I'm wearing, but it just and like until I get into warmth, I'm not fine. But now I can like, actually take a walk, feel like a girl who is going to be okay, feel that like sun on my skin. And I'm happy about that. I'm happy that spring is sort of here. Like winter was such a nightmare. I can't even begin to. But yeah, that's amazing. I love that. So just a quick recap on what I've been up to since the last episode. Oh, it's actually been a lot. I graduated, which is, fantastic. I had a little birthday celebration like few days after my graduation. I was actually on such a high. Like it was just like, oh wow, like the year is actually, starts on a great note. So yeah, that was lovely. And I also did some volunteering because I was like, let me try this as part of, research. Let's try new things. And that was fun. Yeah, that was fun while it sort of lasted. But yeah, I wanted to, since this is the end of a quarter, I wanted to reflect on some of the goals I had set. So earlier in the year or at the beginning of the year, I sat myself down and said, okay, we're going to do this year way differently. We're going to plan our lives to a T. Like I have a master document for the year where I said, okay, these are my yearly goals. These are my monthly goals. These are my quarterly goals. Okay, it's quarterly before monthly. These are my weekly goals. And then I decided that I'm going to sit down and like at the end of each week and each month and have a meeting with myself, a one to one with myself, and talk about how I am either um what how I am doing based on the goals I had set for like either that week or that month. So I had that master document. And it was because I realized how each year like I would set goals but I never like had any plans on how I was going to achieve them. Like there were some things I was like, okay, inherently like maybe like finish my masters or whatever. But there are some that's like, okay, this actually requires you stepping up or like stepping up to the task, basically, or like having a plan. So I was like, okay, I'm going to be so intentional and plan this and basically be intentional, yeah. Although I found that like you actually can't plan your life down to a T, so it's more of a suggestion, but you can actively take steps towards goals. So did I actually have those one to ones. No, I didn't. But I can still say that I I've been a lot more consistent. Like now, a lot of the things I wanted to do now are just like a habit. Like I know I have to do this every day, and I do. It's like they're non-negotiables. And so since it's the end of the quarter, I'm going to reflect on some of the goals. And one was like fitness wise. So I plan to stretch every day since I work on my laptop a lot. But I did that. I did that. But it wasn't I recently started again today. There was a lapse of time where I just wasn't doing it. But I started again today. But in the interim I was still doing something fitness wise, which was taking walks. I do like 8K steps every single day. And that was yeah, that's great. That has been great. I found that the walks really brought me out of I don't want to say a dark place, but the cold aside, like the cold getting into my brain aside, it was really great. It's like, just being outside. And I look forward to the walks I'm going to take now in the spring slash the summer. So yeah. Another goal I had was consuming more long form content or like more media, be more intentional about my media consumption. So like I wanted to substitute TikTok and Instagram for actually watching like film and documentaries. And for that, I tried my best. So I did like cut down on my TikTok use significantly. I deleted social media for like a month or two, and I was fine. Although I did discover a new social medium, Substack, which at least it was like articles, and I was reading, so I still count that as productive. Although it was a bit hard to filter the content I wanted to see because a lot could be a bit pretentious, for lack of a better word. But I currently cut down on my TikTok consumption. But I watched a total of one documentary, which was fun. I just find it really hard to sit still and like watch film. Like when I see this is 2 hours long, I'm like, 2 hours? Why? But I would spend 2 hours on TikTok without blinking. Like I wouldn't even realize it. So I don't know. I have to really change my mindset. I'm more into like sitcoms. Like I can watch a sitcom because like you watch it 20 minutes, I pick up next time. I feel like it's not something I have to unless I really love it and then I binge it. But then it's a lot more. I just find that a lot easier for me. But film, I only watch that when I retwist my hair. So that's like once a month. I will watch one movie a month. No cap. So yeah, that's something I don't know. I'm just going to try to do better because I actually really want to consume that. Like more film. I also want to take more courses. So the other day I had this random thought where I was like, I actually miss learning. Like I miss writing exams, which honestly I think is the devil. Because considering what I went through last year, but I think what I really just miss is like learning. And I realized, which is insane, like I feel like this is common sense, but you can actually learn for fun. Like you could actually just take a course. You don't it doesn't have to be towards like anything significant you're working towards. Like you just want to know. So I made good use of my free will and I'm auditing a course on Coursera on conspiracy theories. Like we can actually just learn fun stuff. And it's actually a university giving it. I'm not sure which one. But yeah, free will man. And learning is fun. Another goal I had was my bedtime, which I fear has not been fixed. I wanted to go to bed a lot earlier and wake up a lot earlier, but it's a work in progress. And then I also had obviously career goals or just like self development goals, which I'm also really consistent with. I take certain courses every single day. Like I have my targets and I meet that. So I'm quite proud of that. And also I think this is related to learning. I was trying to I want to tax my brain a lot more. It felt like she was from like my masters where I was engaging it's like literally every day. Now in this period it seems like it's a lot um more relaxed. And it's a good thing, but also like I would need her to be stimulated every now and then. So a big thing also was I was so reliant. I wouldn't say reliant. I was just very quick to use ChatGPT for certain tasks instead of actually using my brain. Like even the master document I made, I kind of like had a chat with ChatGPT about it. And yeah, it's kind of embarrassing, I can't even lie. So I am trying to wean myself off of that. And I'm also taking, so there's this app, I think it's fairly popular, Elevates, where you have like arithmetic and like language, grammar, diction, quizzes that you can do every day. So it's just a little like I've been doing that every day since I think the 1st of January actually. And I've seen how it helped. Like I wasn't the best at arithmetic. It takes like the way my brain sees math is like if I sit down to do it, I can, but if it's like something like a time sensitive thing, like my brain goes shuts down. But I found that it's actually been really helpful, especially regarding math. So I'm happy about that. Like, you mean I can know math? That's lovely. But yeah, I think that's where I've been up to. And in I think overall, I would say that I would say I have hit a lot of my quarterly goals. Like I'm quite proud of the amount of progress I have made. And in all this, I think an important takeaway is basically like sort of doing things to the level that I can now. So I have certain aspirations of how I want the scale I want to do certain things. Like fitness wise, I want to be playing badminton or like doing Pilates like in a studio. But then it's not exactly achievable right now, especially for badminton, especially with the weather. But able to say that okay, I can't do this, so instead I will do this. So I'm still sort of fulfilling that quota, but in a way I can at the level that I am. Pilates, I can't afford to be going to a studio just like right now. But you can do it at home. There's no need to like wait for that time, like to wait till you can do it on the big scale that you want to. It's not ideal, I would say. Just do things at the level that you can. Yeah, basically, I don't think I have anything else to say. Doing things to the level that you can and um being intentional. So lastly, I want to like introduce a segment where I think I would like at the end to like round things up, I would either like talk about something that's giving me joy right now, or like an unhinged take I have, or those are the two ideas I have as of right now. I will let you know as we go on. But things that are bringing me joy right now, I would say um I have one that is slightly controversial, but also it's my truth. Like this is what makes me happy. Why I'm going to wait. Maybe in the next episode I might reveal it. I don't know. It's just a bit. I don't know that I want that out there. But I think reading. So the last book I read was Dream Count by my queen, Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. And I really enjoyed just reading her again. It's been 10 years, which I actually can't believe. So I really enjoyed reading her. There's just a way that she puts feelings into she just makes you feel, man. She makes you feel. And then I joined a book club discussion about it on the Happy Noise Maker, and it just really excites me. Like it makes me very happy to hear what people have to say or to just hear like people's thoughts. It's just I find it very stimulating, very interesting, very exciting. I just love hearing smart people talk. So yeah, that's something I think maybe like while I've missed reading where I'm so engrossed and don't have I don't have like it feels like I'm in that book. Like when I stop reading, I'm like, what do you mean I'm not in America right now? I was actually there right now with Chia, which is one of the like characters in the book. But I love like reading just it's sort of escapism, but yes, that's like one thing that's been giving me joy. I'm done reading it, but it's something that I know I'm definitely going to reread soon because some things you just have to take a second and read like you have to go back and understand what it is you truly read. And also, I would say Substack. When I first found the app, I was like, what is this place? Like, what is this Twitter without bad vibes? I was actually so like intrigued, like what is going on here? It felt like I walked through like I don't know, some portal, like some Chronicle of Narnia type of thing. But then after some things got old, where like people were constantly talking about, oh my god, social media, leaving social media, Substack is like just for such intellectuals. I just hate performative intellectualism. This sounds like performative intellectualism, but I don't know. Well, like if you guess it, you guess it. I don't know, but yeah, Substack has been fun. I'm enjoying that. And lastly, I think I'm going to the library every day. I really like that. It just gives me, honestly, I don't know what it gives me. It just makes me happy. Sometimes the things it doesn't have to make sense. It makes me happy. End of story. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's it for this episode. This was more of like a catch up, and hopefully I don't spend like I don't take as much time away. I'm hoping to give an episode at least bi-weekly. That's like once every 2 weeks, right? And these are fortnights. Man, I hope to be a lot more consistent. So yeah, I hope not to have as long a break next time. And yeah, that's all I have to say. I think that's enough oversharing, honestly, for this episode. Like I've talked too much, and I will catch everyone in the next one. Bye.